Yesterday ended pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. I came pretty late to that hotel, so I actually arrived around 3:30-ish, but today is a new day, new set of problems. So I'm at my job that I'm here for. I'm setting up my personal camera because my boss wanted to grab some B-roll clips. I actually rented out my camera not too long ago to my good friend Rahita. My friend Tom, I'm actually borrowing his V-mounts, his V-mount batteries. He took it on accident. No!
Oh, hey!
So now I don't have a big battery on the back of my camera, and that was my only battery. I'm trying to do a workaround where I use a Jackery, the AC port, and then I run it to my camera through my hiking bag. Alright, well, my job is done with the sports company that I work with. I actually wanted to go hiking. It's been a while. I haven't ate at all today, so I went to Walmart real quick and picked up some food. I got a hungry man. I'm gonna eat that. High for 4 minutes. Apparently I need a lesson on how to use a microwave. Power? 4? Oh shit. In 5 minutes I'm gonna take it out. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Oh my gosh, I just want to eat it now. Side note, I don't have plates besides this hungry man, so I'm using cups right now. Boom. Separated. And then I have to mix the... Oh my gosh, it's so good. To mix these like potato things. My mashed potatoes. Oh, it's so hot. We put it back for another 3.5 minutes, so the timer's at 5. I did grab these Walmart brand like pizza rolls too, but I've never used a microwave to make these before. I know, I'm really advertising how I cook. You can call me Chef Boyardee, whatever you want. I can cook, what can I say? Anyways, and voila, it should be done according to the very helpful instructions. I'm gonna add the brownie back, and then I'm gonna work on some of those pizza rolls. Open it. Okay. Is this even microwavable? Do not microwave. Alright, so I guess the pizza roll thing is gonna be on hold until I finish this hungry man, but I'm gonna eat this. Let's see how it is. Okay, I feel like it could be a little bit warmer than this. I'm gonna throw this in the heater and then try it again. One thing I forgot was the ability to sweat. I was sweating a lot, and I have not felt like that in a long time, and it felt nice, but at the same time I was like, I'm hot right now. So I'm gonna wash my face real quick. I'm not gonna like do a shower because I'm gonna get all sweaty and gross again after this hike. I did not know how many cicadas there are in this state. Oh my gosh, they were attacking me left and right. I have not seen one in Jersey, so when I saw them, I was like, holy crap. Is that a cicada? They're alive, but they're really still at the same time, which is confusing because I don't know if they're dead or if they're alive. So, but it seems like they love flying into people's faces. I don't get it. Woo! Okay, definitely cooked. It's hot. This is hot. Food is done. We're gonna go hiking now. It's about 6:30. Trail is like 10 minutes away. I got these 2 trekking poles from Walmart. I didn't want to break the bank, so they extend. Ooh. They extend. There's a stop sign on it. They extend pretty far. So I see people online, they're always using these. The one thing I will say is that, like, even though I click this down, it's still, these screws need to be tightened, I hope, because if not, that would be a shame. I also don't have a, oh wait, no, I do have a knife. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I got this little baby knife from AutoZone, and it is super, 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 super sharp. There are instructions on these, so maybe. It's a thumb screw? I don't know, man. This is kind of hard. This is a freaking. Nah, bruh. No, this is not. This is not like a thumb screw. What? How do I do this? Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, maybe it is a thumb screw. No, it's still loose. Oh. Yes. Now that's good. I think I have to unlatch it to change the screw. I really want to get into hiking this spring and summer, so apparently you're supposed to make it about like 90 degrees. That's about 90. Yeah, I'd say just about like this. I'm at a point in my life where, you know, I want to enjoy a lot of like the nature-esque things, and I want to become more, I don't even know how to say, outdoorsy, I guess. I don't know what to say to people when I pass them. I've never had to do that, so I passed my first person and we just did a silent wave. This hike is supposed to be about an hour. I started hiking around 7, so I did bring a flashlight just in case. And I forgot my freaking bug spray. I bought bug spray at Walmart and I forgot to put it on, and I left it in the hotel, which is great. It's very useful there. Heel splitter trail. Uh-oh. It is kind of getting woodsy in here, huh? Who would expect that on a hike? I've done a decent amount so far, but check out how much is left. And check out how dark it's getting. Right now it's 7:30. I don't know if I should push my luck and go all the way to the end of the trail. I might just do half of it. I'm not really satisfied with this hike. I definitely could have gone a lot longer. I was hoping to go a lot longer, so this is kind of perfect if you're just getting started and
truly, it is a very moderate hike. I mean, the trail that I'm going along, at least, is very moderate. Nothing too flashy. I mean, it's a dirt path in the woods, so what more could you ask for? I'm about to hit the fork in a road. Now, if I went right, the trail would have been a lot longer, but I'm gonna start heading home because it's getting a little bit dark in here, and I don't want to be hiking in the dark, especially when I'm not experienced. So all I have are 2 water bottles and a flashlight, me and my keys. The parallels that I'm having to skiing, because when I first started skiing, I learned without poles, and a lot of people told me that I should be using poles, and I didn't for a long time. I skied for 3 to 4 years without poles, and I just recently started using them, and I was like, holy crap, these are kind of helpful. Now, I still can ski without poles. Poles, are they necessary? I mean, I don't know. I'm still like 50-50, but it definitely helped me in my skiing journey. Now, to loop it around to hiking, every time I went hiking as a kid, I would see people with poles, and I'm like, why are they using poles? Why are they using a stick to walk when you have legs to walk? And oh my gosh, there's a deer. There's deers. They're running. You probably can't see it, but yeah, I would constantly question people. I'm like, why are you using poles to hike? And then I started watching some people hike on YouTube, and I did a little bit of research on trekking, and I mean, I kind of got interested. I think my perspective changed when I started using poles for skiing, and I saw the value in it. So, I went to Walmart after that gig, that sports gig, picked up some cheap poles. It was about $25 for 2, and I started using it. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit embarrassed to bring them out and use them, especially when I pass people. But I'm also thinking to myself, like, they don't even know me. They're not gonna know me. They don't know my name. Who cares? I'm using 2 fancy dancy poles from Walmart. Who cares if I'm using poles, right? I mean, as long as it's helping me. So beautiful, but yet so deadly. The other week, I got a tick on me. I wasn't even hiking. I was doing a story about salamanders and how they're migrating in New Jersey. So I went through a little trail just to see a pond. And if you didn't know this, ticks love moisture. They love to be by rivers. They love to be by ponds. And I didn't think all too much about it because I was in and out for that story. So I didn't think too much. And then I went home. I almost tripped there. I went home. I was about to take a shower. And I scratched my belly, and I felt a little bump, and I thought to myself, I know I have a lot of moles, but I don't remember a mole being there. So then I looked at it, and it was actually a tick. I haven't gotten a tick since I was like maybe in middle school, and that was pretty bad because I went into the woods with my cousin, and we were whacking some bushes, and eventually I got a tick, and I didn't realize that, and I didn't know what ticks were. So I wake up the next morning, and I have this big black circle on my chest, and I started freaking out. I went to my mom crying. I'm like 12 years old. I'm like, Mom, what is this? I have something on me. And she was just like, oh my gosh, that's a dick. We got it out. The head was stuck in my chest. And luckily I did not get Lyme's disease after I finished my hike here. Since it was by a body of water, I don't know if I walked under a lot of branches. I mean, look above me. I'm gonna have to go home, or not home. I'm gonna have to go to the hotel, take a nice hot shower, and check myself for dicks. Oh my gosh, especially because I forgot my freaking repellent. Oh my gosh, I'm so upset about that. I'm getting really close to this squirrel right now. I don't know if you can see him. He's right there. Squirrel! Wow, this squirrel is very ballsy. Seeing that down tree kind of reminds me of a thought experiment. If a tree falls in an empty forest where nobody's around to hear it or see it, and there's nothing recording it fall, like let's say like an audio recorder or a camera, does the tree make noise when it falls? And I went back and forth with him, and I was like, man, that tree is making a noise. There's just nobody's around. But I think the deeper question is, does it really happen if nobody was there? Right? I mean, like, how could you disprove that it didn't happen, or that it did happen? You get what I'm saying? Like, nobody knows if it fell or it was already fallen. I mean, think about it. There are so many squirrels here. It's an interesting thing. I mean, when you ask somebody that, it's kind of just like, what is their perspective on life, in a sense? And you kind of have to dig a little bit deeper when you're thinking about the answer that you're given. So, and there's another tree that's fallen over here. That's crazy. Did anybody see or hear that? I don't know. I very well could be the last person here hiking this trail. It is getting kind of late and a little bit dark. I wouldn't know if anybody's here because I didn't do the full trail. I'm only doing half of it, so I keep feeling like somebody. I thought I saw somebody walking behind me, but is this the start to the horror movie, or when does that begin? Oh man, I didn't realize how kind of steep and rocky this trail was. Next time I'll be a little bit more educated and I'll read the signs, but that was Stevens Creek Nature Preserve. I mean, I did this loop. That is the loop that I did. So I went HS and then I went SM. I don't know what that means, but I could have gone even further up the HS. Look at the sky, man. The sky's painted light orange, pinkish. I don't know what this is. I passed this earlier. I mean, there's no sign for it. It's like a little water thing over there. Let's check it out. I just want to explore. I want to adventure. I want to see more. I'm not even talking about like restaurants or anything. I'm talking about like experiences. Thank you, Stevens Creek. You are the first trail that I'm beginning on.